What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before we jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I'm here to get sweaty, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun while I do it. Use the chat command DECK for a link to the list I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hemel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hemel for years. I started shopping from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are the lowest for singles, full sets, and class sets, including new releases. Omens of the Third Age set bundles are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the chat command HEMEL for contact info, then reach out on Blue Sky, Discord, email, or Twitter to see what he can do for you. Using the data command will produce a link to Fablazing.com, the best source for deck list, matchup, and tournament data. Do you have too much money? Give some of it to me. Custom channel tokens, as used by 2025 US National Champion and World's 2025 Top 8 competitor Majin Bey are available from my Ko-Fi. Follow my tournament journey and spam the coolest emojis by becoming a channel member. And remember that channel members get matchup guides, post-game notes, elevated chat privileges, and more. Now settle in and get cozy because the stream begins now. What's up, gamers? Happy Monday. First the YouTube chat. What are we doing today? We're drafting, which means that this could be a very disorganized stream because I'm going to have to jump back and forth between multiple windows to make this happen. If any of you don't know, you haven't been drafting, this happens to the Runaways podcast, the Rantaway. I didn't realize they changed the name. That's funny. I thought it was just a pun. I thought it was a diss from everyone else. The Rantaways Discord channel has a draft queue, which is where I think most of us go. So I am currently sitting in the queue. We're at 5 of 8 players. Once the draft launches, I have a Draftmancer link with what I believe is the most up-to-date file, draft file for the set. We'll take you to draftmancer.com. Once I have the queue launched, I'll take you over to the window so that we can all draft together. And by together, I mean I'll be drafting because you're all on a delay and you won't get to see my picks in time. We're going to put a deck together. We go back to Discord, find our matches, take it over to Talishar, play out the games. The whole thing runs pretty efficiently, but I think it's going to look kind of shit on stream, so hopefully you all hang out. Currently sitting at 5 of 8 players. If 3 more people have Rantaways and you want to jump into this queue, you could draft with streamer Lupine Fiasco and watch me absolutely tank my draft as I hard avoid Ziggy and probably wind up being the 4th Aurora. What's up, Nick? Hey, Nick. Hey, Steven. Early pick we have Lightning, but really 8 on spell picks and prevention, so the only attacks scooped up were Astral Assault for a power turn off the embodiment. I see. And that was Oscilio, I'm assuming? Kind of assume. I mean, Astral Assault is fine. I'm pretty low on Astral Assault, honestly. I do like Stellar Glide. It's a card that I'm constantly coming up and up on. If your deck makes a significant amount of flow, 2 for 5 Go Again is pretty good, and it kind of fits in all of the heroes. Aurora, it works really well because you basically get your hero power, but you don't have to pay for it. Into Oscilio, it's a really interesting way to use your flows and then curve into like a 1 for 4 spell. If you've got a decent amount of 1 for 4s, or even just a 0 for 3, like it's fine. It's kind of instant adjacent. And then I guess it's good in Ziggy. I don't know. I don't know what that hero does. Using Lace Lightning early, but just sitting on the embodiment is so funny. There isn't a ton of aura destruction in this format. So yeah, you make your Lace Lightning and then kind of just chill. 2 for 7 go again better. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I think it's more like, that's such a niche thing, where you draft Lace Lightning, like pack 1, pick 1 to stay open, and then find yourself in Oscilio, so you just need something to do with it. Strongest Oscilio decks have a few physical attacks to punish the sideboard picks. Yes and no. It depends on what the sideboard picks are. I feel like, yeah, if I'm Aurora, I'm drafting my Brush-Offs and my Calm Veil of Volt Havens, but if you then send physical at me, I'm probably fine to put some 3 blocks in front of it. But I mean, that is a cool synergy. I'm not going to knock the synergy, especially if you do now need to make that Lace Lightning pick work, because you really don't want to like double up on boots. Unless it's like an absolute dog shit pack, which I've gotten those. I've had like the early Sanctuary chest that I then find the Lightning Flow chest later, and I'm like, well, the Flow chest is so much better, I should just do that. And the rest of this pack is not good, so I'll burn a card here. And then I think I 2-1 that draft. No, that was the Flesh and Bad draft, which check Flesh and Bad's channel either later today or tomorrow for a backseated draft that was pretty fun to be a part of. Sitting at 6 of 8 in queue. Like I said, this is not going to be super compelling stream content yet, but stick with it, because eventually this draft is going to fire. Why am I showing you Talishar instead of the Draftmancer queue? Well, it's up, Ian. It's because I don't want to put the Draftmancer lobby up on stream, or else I know one of you is going to jump in and ruin the whole thing. Valuing equipment as almost highest priority. I really want 2 pieces to feel comfy, and it kind of depends on which hero I'm playing against. The Astral Sanctuary equipment, I think, is really at its best against Aurora, because you do just get this one equipment answer to Scorpio. Outside of Aurora, if I'm playing into Ziggy and Oscilio, I mean, Oscilio for sure, I definitely want the Seeker's equipment or the 2-cost equipment, 2-cost prevention. Queue is at 4 of 8, so if any of you want to jump into this Rantaways queue, please do. For a draft format that is brand new, and with Nationals, US Nationals coming up in a week and a half, there should be way more people who want to draft this format. I mean, yeah, Ian, I would rather have Sanctuary than nothing. Like, Sanctuary compared to nothing is good, but it's hard for me to take it early. I mean, it depends, right? I think I'm probably lower on the equipment than I am on like 0 for 4, 1 for 5, 2 for 6 on hit flow. I think Lightning Form is pretty good. That's probably it that I'm taking over the equipment. Like at Common, at Majestic we get like Astral Strike, which I'll take over Boots or whatever. Meetings getting in the way of spiking drafts, unlucky. Imagine working during your work hours. Seeker's equipment is really helpful to have against Oscilio, especially if you lose the die roll and have to go second, as you do get to convert your hand into defense. The Astral equipment can also be tough if it turns out you need to tap your hero. Like, Aurora hates the Astral equipment. What's up, Fablazing, getting in this queue? Aurora hates the Astral equipment because you probably need to tap your hero to make your embodiment so that you can send go again, especially to get your Scorpio in. But you'll still play it. Any of the instant pump cycle I value over equipment, they are so nuts. It's just Storm Shard, right? I mean, unless you're Ziggy. It's just Storm Shard, right? Hey, we did it. We got into a queue. So let's post the session. As soon as we are all in. I will take you over to Draftmancer. Again, I don't want any of you troublemakers getting any funny ideas about jumping into this lobby and screwing everything up. I'll also probably have to resize the images so that you can actually all see the cards. Waiting for one more person to actually get into Draftmancer before we can fire this queue. Beep boop. Yeah, what are the other instant pumps that I'm forgetting? Like Storm Shard is great. Alright. Start this draft. Take you to browser. Okay. Can I do this? Cool, that works. Yay, we can all see everything. Speaking of on hit, make a flow. Pack one, pick one, we see a Voltic Impact. We are looking at, a 4-2-1 pack. So as far as I understand, these packs can happen in the wild. That you get a 4-2-1 class split. So we've got 4 Runeblade cards, 2 Illusionist, 1 Wizard. We are passing a lot of good Runeblade. So I do think that the Voltic Impact here is correct. Out of these Runeblade cards, I would take Path of Same Ends and feel pretty good about it as a pack one, pick one. We're also passing a Snapfingers. So these are just things that I'm keeping in mind as far as, am I potentially making a Runeblade? We have rare in the pack, common equipment. This is a 3-2-1. Is there a rare somewhere that I'm not seeing? We'll just take Seekers here and stay open. Is there a rare somewhere that I'm not seeing? Because I feel like we're missing a rare and we're on a 2-3-1. Like we're missing a rare and a class card. So we can take the Seeker's Mitts. We could also take Thunderous Retort as just a really good answer to Oscilio, like the best answer to Oscilio. But I do kind of want the gloves, and again, we're just staying open until I can figure out what's available. Here, I think as much as I don't want to draft Ziggy because I don't understand how the deck works, this is going to be the time that I have to figure out how to draft Ziggy because Illusionist is clearly open in this pack. Runeblade is not. We are missing a Runeblade common. Yeah, we have Mind Meld, but I'm passing good Runeblade and also am getting past not Runeblade. So we're going to take the Pulsing Cardia here, which I believe is better. No, we'll take the Arcstride. I think we take red Arcstride as the best one between Cardia. Here is an interesting pick where we have a Nucleus Aetherbolt with 2 Wizard cards in the pack and like kind of decent ones. We haven't really noticed that Wizard is being taken. We've noticed that Runeblade is being taken and we've seen some bad Wizard cards, but it doesn't mean that Wizard isn't available. So we're kind of between Aetherbolt and Blue Duality here. Duality's good. But so far, we're not committed to anything. I'm going to take the Aetherbolt as the best card in the pack and just stay open, like see what else we find. Illusionist cards here, Yellow Duality, not bad. We're looking at a Quick Succession, which is good. I think yellow is the best, but still, Runeblade is cut, and Wizard is still here. So I am kind of thinking, like, what if we just took a blue block 3 and maybe think about being Wizard? I mean, we've got a blue Nebula Duality, which I like for Wizard. We've got blue Auric Shards, which is fine. Yeah, I'm thinking we take the Duality here, and we're probably looking at being Wizard. Just because that's what's open. Like, those are the signals I'm getting. That Wizard is available. Like, the Wizard cards I'm seeing are not great, but I'm seeing a density of them. And I really think Runeblade is cut. Like, despite this pack having Stunning Swipe and Quick Succession, I think I am not Runeblade. So here between Comet Collision, which has Starfall, and Enian Surge, which makes me a flow, we're just going to take the yellow Surge. And I think we're pretty committed to Wizard here. Constellar Contemplation is not good. Definitely the worst of the yellow instants in Wizard. But I think it's kind of where we're at. Like, it's either Constella or Brush Off. We could take a Glide. But, like, none of these are good. This pack is not great. So we could take, like, Arc Stride here as just a blue block 3, but I'm pretty sure we are not Ziggy. Hit the Contemplation. This is interesting. I think we're taking Stellar Glide here. It's between Glide and Flittering Force Field. Glide is just a fun... I was talking about it before the stream started. It's just a fun way to use my flows. That presents 2 for 5 and then curves out into a spell if I like don't have an instant to use with the hand. I think we take Stellar Glide here and we're okay with it. We can take a blue Fluxer. It's a blue block 3, lightning attack. We're going to start having instants. So like if we get to just do Fluxer into Contemplation, I'm pretty excited about it. Other consideration would be yellow Enian Surge or blue block 3 lightning overflow, but we're going to take the Fluxer here. Pulsing Cardia coming back makes me think that Ziggy is available, but we're kind of locked into Wizard at this point. Like, we've done we're too far down the Wizard draft hole to not be Oscilio now. Take a blue core reaction, like, it's fine. What am I sipping? This is orange flavored Alani, my energy drink of choice. I guess we'll take... I don't want any of these cards. I guess we'll take Storm Shitter over Brush Off. What's up, Colwell? Yeah, we drafting today. Red Lightning Overload seems like the best card in the pack for us. This pack generally kind of sucks. This is a low power pack. So we're going to take the 1 red spell out of this pack. We're hoping to wheel Enian Surge, Flash Bolt, I guess yellow Chromatic Refinement if our deck sucks. Yellow Calm Veil isn't even terrible, but we are really hoping to wheel Enian Surge or Flash Bolt here. Yeah, so we'll take the Overload and feel like... we feel good about this. We don't feel good about wheeling this pack, but we feel good about that pick. Here we start to see some good Aurora cards. Blue Jolt Step, Red Jolt Step. We're going to take Chromatic Refinement as kind of just the best card in a bad pack. What concerns me is there is only 1 Wizard card in this pack, left in this pack, and this is pick 2. It makes me think that we created an Oscilio. Not that we necessarily should have been worried about that, because I was not passing good Oscilio cards, but I think we have created an Oscilio, so we'll take Refinement here. Best card in the pack. Whoa, where were some of these picks earlier? We've got a red Enian Surge, a Cosmic Flare, and an Arc Ramp. We also have a yellow Flash Bolt. Like, this pack is insane. I think we're taking Arc Ramp here as just the best card in the pack. We're going to make flows, like, but man, there are a lot of cards I would like to take out of this pack. I think we are just taking Red Arc Ramp as such a good card. If Arc Ramp wasn't here, I'm probably taking Cosmic Flare, because this card is just nuts. Like, it pays for whatever your spell is. It activates Volzar for you. You don't like Arc Ramp, Ian? I disagree. I think Arc Ramp is great. We're going to take Arc Ramp here and hope to... I mean, we'll wheel 1 of these. It'll probably be a blue. Like, maybe Flash Bolt, too. I don't know. I've had good experiences with Arc Ramp. Alright, maybe I'll get punished for it. Chad hates Arc Ramp. I've liked it. This looks like a pretty easy Seeker's Hood. I wouldn't mind Thunderous Retort, because there is definitely another Oscilio in this pod, but I just need equipment. Calm Veil here. Definitely a consideration, but we're going to take the red spell. It would be nice if it blocked 3. That's true. This is an interesting pick. So Collision is just a good spell. Calm Veil is like eating your veggies in this format. Like, you just need prevention for Oscilios. It makes a flow, which could work very well with our Stellar Glide and our Arc Ramp. I think I am talking myself up on taking the Calm Veil here. It's just good. Like, it's just a good card to have. We'll take a Nebula Duality out of this pack. We're definitely getting cut this pack. Like, we have created an Oscilio. If this Thunderous Retort was in any other color, I'd probably take it. Blue Thunderous Retort is not great. We do need more flow. At some point, we will need blues. Speak the Devil, it's Blue Comet Collision. I'll probably take Fluxor over it. But so far, we're on 2 instants. Obviously, we're trying to get more. We might just need a spell. Nah, we're going to take a Fluxor here. Now I feel bad about taking that first Arc Ramp because I kind of don't want another one. Like, 2 Arc Ramps is not great, which makes me think we're taking this Sigil, as we've taken 2 Fluxors. This is an instant I don't mind playing on my turn. It makes flow. Like, it's not the most exciting card I've ever seen, but I think we're taking it. This pack sucks. This was our pick, our first pick, which we knew was gonna suck. We're probably looking at Chromatic Refinement here, which is not exciting, but it turns on our Fluxors, because it's either this or, like, Glide Through Starlight. I guess Starlight is prevention. It curves out with Stellar Glide. I don't like either of those cards is the problem. This pack is literally unplayable, so we are going to take the best card for someone else. I'm just going to hate draft this Quick Succession. Here we wheel a few good things. I'm taking Flashbolt. We need more blues, and we want blue block 3s, but we definitely need instants, and Flashbolt is pretty okay. We'll take a bad blue, just so that we have them. We'll hate draft the Mind Meld. So what this is telling me is the Aurora that we created, pack 1, bailed. Or it might just be a 2 Aurora pod, and we have really good Aurora cards. Like, that does happen in this format, where sometimes there are just really good card quality for one of the heroes. I saw this Comet Collision. That isn't true. I saw this Leech Vitality and thought, dang, that's going to be good for the Aurora. Then I saw this Comet Collision and thought, wow, that would be a really good spell for us. And I saw Echo Flash, and I'm taking this Echo Flash because it's really good. So Echo Flash is just a 1 for 3. 1 for 4 with our hero power. It turns on our Fluxors. It turns on our Starfall effect. Like, we just get Echo Flash here, and we're super happy about it. We will wheel Comet Collision, Meteoric Impact, or Haven Veil, and be happy about all of them. Spellbane Sigil is a good one, too. Like, we're going to get something good out of this pack. This pack sucks. Dang, I guess we're taking Laced Lightning, and it works with our Stellar Glide and Voltic Impact. Like, we need boots. But besides that, the Wizard card is not good. Like, maybe we just need more instants for our Fluxors and our Starfall, but this is the bad one. Like, Ponder is not good. Could take another Astral Flow Sigil and feel okay about it, but we do need prevention. This is going to turn on our Voltic Impact and our Glide Through Starlight. So we'll just take a Laced Lightning. Alex, I have not cracked any Marvels. I am really bad at opening Marvels. Kinsella Flow Slide, great card. This is my favorite of the yellow instant cycle in Oscilio. I go Lightning Flow, untap, Ponder. I have not loved the instant Phoenix. I have not loved Starfield Warning or whatever its name is. We just take Flow Slide here. Shout out to Flow Shard Elemental, which is very good, but we're pretty low on instants, so I don't want to just throw them away. I don't know how good Tome of Quandaries is. I feel like it's less good than, like, Yellow Tap Lessons Past, which will let us put back an Echo Flash or a Flash Bolt or even our Flow Slide. Just a 1 for 3. Like, we need density of spells. So we'll take the yellow tap. Red Electrolyze is just a good card, in my opinion. We could take Starlight Road. We could take Starlight Road for our Starfall. It makes a flow. It works well enough with Oscilio. I do really like Electrolyze, and it kind of curves out with some of what we've got going on. But we need instance for our Fluxers. We need more Arcane Prevention. I mean, that's every deck in the format. Like, yeah, I would love a Brush Off or another Calm Veil. But this is just kind of where we're at. I think we'll take the road here. We also just need more blues. God, could we spread out some of these? Holy shit. Where are these red spells in the other packs? Like, I don't think we're not wheeling any of these. So we're gonna take red tap and feel good about it. Here we'll take a Brush Off. We'll eat our veggies. I'd be happy with this Comet Collision. I would play Flittering Spike, but we do need prevention. Like, we are currently losing the Oscilio Mirror, so we will eat our veggies with Brush Off. We'll take another yellow tap Lessons. So far, we don't really have a ton of costed cards, so substituting blues for yellows isn't terrible. We also just need spells. Here we do wheel some of the cards that we were excited about. I'm less excited about Blue Suture. We could take the blue block 3. We could take Haven Veil as Oscilio Hate. There definitely are more Oscilios in this pod, so this would be Haven Veil, Brush Off, and Calm Veil, which makes me feel like we're just taking the Haven Veil. We have 3 pieces of Oscilio Hate. We're good. Sigil to Astral Flow comes back, which I'm pretty happy about. I'll go ahead and take that. We'll take Yellow Meteoric over shitty Constella Contemplation. Wheel Nothing Good. We are currently 2 off of playables. So I guess we'll take the yellow 1 for 4 instead of the yellow 0 for 3. Nah, we'll take the yellow. We'll take Conflicting Thoughts, which is not a good card, but this pack is not playable for us. So I guess, I mean, we're hate drafting, but I don't think this matters. And then maybe we wheel an Oscilio card? This pod has not been good to us. I feel like we could have been a pretty good Aurora, but someone pivoted somewhere. And I'm pretty sure they pivoted to Oscilio, which is why this started well for us and then just became bad. Let's see. We are playing against, great, player 1555. That doesn't help me. 1, 2, yep, that's... Remember, people, when you go into Rantaways, change your name. So we have Oscilio. Who's passing to me? Oscilio. Yeah, and if we check your picks, then we'll see... Oh, okay. Core Reaction, Boots, Suture. Okay, you were Oscilio from the start. You were, like, hard forcing Oscilio. Not that I think these picks were bad necessarily. Like, Core Reaction is just good. It's one of the best Oscilio cards. It doesn't keep you open like Seeker's Mitts does, but I don't hate that. Then attempting to stay open with Astral Sanctuary. So you were always Oscilio, which makes me think that you were the Aurora. No, you were Ziggy. You're the Aurora. You are Ziggy. So we have 2 Oscilio, 2 Aurora, 2 Ziggy. 3 Oscilio. Okay, we are a 3-3-2. And I'm one of the 3. Oh no, now you can all see my email. Now I've been doxxed. You can't all see this. Okay, imports. So we are playing against a Ziggy first. Inventory Havenvale. We're probably forced to play Brush Off. We will keep our Conflicting Thoughts because it blocks for 5. It's possible, Brandon, like, this the pack collation in the set sucks. Like, let's be real. And then probably don't really want Storm Shitter. Yeah, we'll just inventory that, I think. And this is our 30. If we were playing against Oscilio, then we'd just cut. Okay, so we're just cutting Conflicting Thoughts. Like, we're either playing Conflicting Thoughts or Havenvale. That's the sideboarding decision that we're making. Yeah, it's entirely possible that these packs were just fucked, too. Like, that does happen in draft. Just have a density of Aurora cards. Alright, Mega Dow keys. You like Storm Shitter versus Ziggy? Player. Who am I queuing up against? Because they didn't name themselves. Whoever's left. LIO. Do you like Storm Shitter versus Ziggy? You like Storm Shitter more than you like Conflicting Thoughts? I'll be honest with you, I don't see it. And now we just wait. Again, part of the our excellent stream experience here. Where we have to wait for our opponents to show up. I'm kind of just starting to accept that I may have 1 to 2 dead cards pack 1 to make pivoting feel better. So, like, I don't want to force in this format. Like, if I can avoid being Ziggy, I'm happy about it because I don't understand Ziggy. But to Ian's point about hating forcing, like, man, this guy, I can't believe they took core reaction and just, like, were Oscilio. To me, I don't really view that as forcing. That you just, like, it's fine to take the best card in the pack and just be open to taking a different class card later. Like, we took the Ebbing Arcstride pick 2, and then we took the Nebula pick 4. Like, staying open doesn't necessarily mean taking the generics until you realize, like, what you should be drafting. It can just mean, like, you take the best card in every pack until it becomes apparent that one class is much more available than the others. We pair into a Ziggy. We know that this is one of the other 3-ofs. Yeah, forcing is deciding your hero before the draft starts. And even then, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. Like, it's bad drafting, for sure. But there are pro players who will just pick the hero, like Sean Dollywall, I know in High Seas, knew that the community hated Puffin. Just had this really clear idea that Puffin is a bad deck. So then he would force Puffin, and he figured out what a 3-0 Puffin looks like, and would just force it every time. And I think it's, like, that is a viable option in a format where there is a hero that everyone hates. Where I think that doesn't necessarily work as well is in a format like this. Like in Omens, I think there are a lot, like, people like all 3 heroes. This is pretty clearly just Arc Ramp, Destroy, Lessons, Pitch, Stellar Glide. We don't have to do that. We could just, like, core reactions here. But, I do think this is just, like, the best line. Pitch our Stellar Glide for later. Want it in second cycle when I have more flows. See what our Oscilio opponent is going to do to try to fuck with us, because this is sending for 6 currently. The tap doesn't matter, because we don't have an instant in our graveyard, so we are just sending 6 here. We're going to see how well they can deal with it. This is the advantage of going first as Oscilio, is you just get to do damage. Taking the best card is fine, but I've had issues on Draftmancer where random cues result in people forcing a hero regardless. I mean, Draftmancer's full of shitters. Like, let's be honest here. Puffin was always open, so I spent a lot of time learning how to draft that heroes, forcing the strongest when you can be very confident you are a 1 to 2x in the pot. I agree, so I don't hate forcing, conceptually. It's bad drafting for sure. Like, you are not a well-rounded drafter if you sit down at your first pod in Nationals saying, I'm going to force Aurora. But if you really know how to draft Aurora, and if you think in this format, people are just not going to be able to do it well, like people are not going to be able to deal with that, then yeah, I think it's fine. So we get 2 over? Yes. We get 2 over, you make a ponder. We're just going to arsenal this core reaction, and, it's fine. This is not bad, so I'm probably playing this Chromatic Refinement on Ziggy's turn. It'll leave, let me Volzar, and then we'll tap Lessons, and I get to put Chromatic Refinement back into my deck. We have possible lines of Pitch and Glide to use Duality, and then Seeker's Equipment to use the floating resource. We can just block. I'm not opposed to... well, really what we can do is, depending on what Ziggy's line is, we could, block with Duality, play Refinement, come to our turn, Refinement breaks, Volzar tap, Pitch Glide, play out core reaction. We do need a flow, so I'm not, against. Browbeat for 4. Okay. Browbeat for 4. Hello, Talishar. Says that if this is the only thing Ziggy is doing, which it very well could be, we can just not block. We can go pitch Duality into Glide Seekers, take 2 and get a flow, and then keep this Duality in our deck. I like that. Let's see what Ziggy does with this. Glide Seekers. What do we have on top? Alright, so this means that we are not playing out core reaction on our turn, which is fine. Have a Meteoric Impact. I think I want that on top. It'll go well with our core reaction. It's also a 3-block. It pitches. Yeah, Brandon, to your point, I don't think this is a format where you can force and reliably be 1 to 2. Yeah, Josh, I think it was a great play. It's what I was planning to do for Omens, because Aurora was getting a bad rap. People really thought Aurora was going to be the bad one, but I think between people figuring out the format and Aurora just having fans means that isn't viable. You can't just force a hero and be confident that it'll be open in your draft, in your pod. Player Chromatic Refinement. This is actually the first time in 4 Oscilio drafts that I've had Refinement line up with a spell that benefits from it. Weirdly, it's been happening to me a lot in my drafts of Oscilio, where I'll play out Refinement because I have an opt. And I'm really excited, we're going to get a 5-card hand, and there's 3 yellows, 2 blues. What the fuck? Why do my cards suck so much? Play tap, activate Volzar. So we are sending 5 Arcane, and if any of it hits, we will deal 1 extra point from Refinement. I would like to tap my hero. Oh, our opponent has effects. Forcing and ending up in the wrong pod is just the end of your Natron. I hit up a Oscilio draft last night because I have enough space to draft so much Oscilio hate. Yeah, I'm real curious to see where the format ends up in 2 weeks. Thunderous Retort. No. Why would you hate draft me? So currently we're getting 1 point over, but I'm kind of suspecting that we're going to see blue Nourishing Glow gloves used, and this tap just won't connect. Oh, Volzar here. Yeah. When they undid it, undid Volzar. See if they want to give us... I mean, they can still prevent the 5, right? Let's tap. So we get 1 over, which is fine. Thunderous Retort goes. We don't have a ton going on. Let's see, we could... Shittering Flow Tide for 4 go again. Says that we're taking this because I don't want them to have flow. Alternatively, we could Calm Veil this. Pitching our yellow. We could Calm Veil, Seekers. Our turn is like... Move to end, play core reaction, pass. If we Oscilio away our Calm Veil, play it out, make a Ponder, it's just not great. If we don't block and Ziggy's line is like Aura pass, we get to go pitch impact, play core reaction, lightning overload pass. That's not great. I think we're taking 4 here. Gonna live wire press it. Okay, well now our line changed. Now I care very much about stopping this. So we're gonna go Calm Veil, pitch impact. I mean, we could Oscilio. No, we can't Oscilio this because then I can't. Well, Jesus. All right. We Calm Veil. We Oscilio the Calm Veil. Pitching Flow. Float 2 resources, which pays for the Calm Veil. We can go pitch yellow into Hood. Pitch Overload into core reaction. That's not great. Or we just do Calm Veil, pitch blue Seekers into like core reaction Arsenal Overload. That seems pretty good. Most important thing is that we're not getting hit for 8. So we'll go Calm Veil, Sigil, Seekers. Blue Astral Assault. I kind of don't hate having a blue on top, so we'll leave that there. I mean, we're pretty blue light in this deck. I only have 9, which I'd love a little more. Prevent our 4, Bank of Flow. We're gonna pass. We'll play out our core reaction and then just end. I was not interested in sending just 4 here. And I was not interested in getting 2 without a Volzar benefit. This is kind of interesting. Like, this is cute. We can send Fluxer on our turn. Problem with Fluxer is they still have floating equipment, which I guess we're kind of okay. So if we send Fluxer They could gloves it. Flashbolt eats the prevention, so they also have to give us Seekers. Jittering Flow Tide for 5. We're probably blocking this with Lightning Overload. They get a Flow. Alternatively, we let this hit if they Auric Shards us. They don't have a Lightning Flow to do anything with, so we get to do Fluxer, Pitch, Flashbolt, Volzar, Lightning Overload. Yeah, we're just not going to block this. If they have another Livewire press, then they get us. But I'm fine to take... I mean, there's the shards. Okay, showing us a blink of an eye. This is fine. We take 6. They still don't have flow. Gotta care about this blink of an eye when we find... Oh goodness, what did we just pitch? Shoot, what was the blue that we just pitched? When we hit our pitch stack, we know there's a blink of an eye coming. Also, they now have to care about this core reaction destroying the Auric Shards. So, like, Auric Shards getting 1 value here and just being blank feels pretty good. This, to me, is a red. Let's see how much prevention they want to give us to stop the core reaction. This is fine. Conflux is going to eat the core reaction. I'm okay with that. They make an embodiment of lightning, which I care less about considering what my turn is. So we'll send Fluxer here. We can also Volzar the Flashbolt depending on what their prevention situation is. We're gonna Hollow Shield. This is X equals 1. That's fine. We are going to... They do have 1 floating for the Seekers. So we are going to Flashbolt, Pitch, Volzar. This is sending for 3. So they need to give us... I'll take an Auric Shards. I will happily let my opponent run through their deck. So Flashbolt for 3 eats all of their ward. They also then need to either block this or give me equipment to stop the actual on-hit. It's fine with me. Interesting. Alright, opponent had a real dumper of a hand. Do we have a reason to play one overload over the other? I don't think so. Opponent has 1 floating prevention. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and overload for 3. I don't think we need to overload for 4 here. We have full tempo. We can come to our turn, Starlight Road to make an embodiment, send Voltic Impact, make it 8 go again, Volzar Lightning Overload. It's pretty good. Play Starlight Road. Make an embodiment. Have an impact. We will pitch Exactsies so that they don't know what we're doing. They don't know how much we can pay for or represent. So we have this. We have... The only attack left in our deck is red Stellar Glide. So we probably don't need our Lace Lightning. Or we just use it and know that we can give more flow to whenever they Aphrodisias us. Ugh. Ooh, opponent had some spicy. Alright, pushing 2 over. Make a flow. close the chain, send 5 with another flow tied to it. All right. Knock yourself out. We have infinite flow. 16, that's fine. We get to Fluxor, play Astral Flow, give it the +1, make them give us the boots, into Conflicting Thoughts Arsenal tap lessons. Alternatively, we play the flow now. It dies. We go Volzar for Arsenal Fluxor. Instance that we can get back, probably Calm Veil or Flash Bolt, if this tap lessons connects. I think I'm fine to let it go. Send the Fluxor here and see how they want to deal with it. And then, yeah, happy to send my 0 for 3. Just, you know, we get an opt. See what we find on top. Play an Astral Flow, get their last bit of armor. Not that we're hurting for flow. Activate hero power to do what? I got no Starfall. I'm intending to Arsenal this. Nucleus Aetherbolt on top. We're gonna have this leave. Lets me be a little more judicious with my blocks, but at the same time, I don't need this right now. Go ahead and we'll bottom that. The other thing we have going for us, we are currently winning on fatigue. We're sadly not into second cycle yet, or else I would be very excited about going for the Astral Slide, Destroy Lessons line. But I'm thinking I want to block on this next turn. Ooh, you're just going to run out an instant on my turn? Yes, please. Why would you do that? And I'll take it. What do I get to do here? We've got Conflicting Thoughts coming in for 3. Can I kill you? Certainly not. We can go Oscilio, pitch. Probably pitch the Enion. Oscilio, pitch. Discard Echo Flash. Ping for 1. Play Echo Flash. Volzar Flow Tide. Could also pitch our blue. No, this costs 1, so we would not be able to lace Lightning. I think I'm fine to take this damage, so what if there is no follow-up? If there's no follow-up, then our line is... No, we should definitely block. Opponent bottoms a card. We will block with Surge. If it comes to our turn, I can Oscilio the Echo Flash, cost 1, play the Echo Flash, cost 1, Volzar tap, cost 1, Flow Tide, get my Ponder. Yeah. We can block here. If their follow-up is a 0 for 5, I'm fine with it. Cool, make our 7th flow. Can you imagine if this was the Oscilio mirror? We'd have so much prevention. Holy shit. So we will Oscilio. Actually use some of this flow. Shoot our opponent. Threatening this ward 2 with 1 point of arcane. Pew pew. We just get it, like I'll take it. Play Echo Flash here. Oh, our hero's tapped, so I don't get to bottom this. That's fine. Blue brush off. The goat. I cannot stop them from getting this prevention, unfortunately. I'm like, can I pump this so that it doesn't get prevented, and then shoot the lessons and that doesn't get prevented? No. We cannot stop them from preventing the damage. Go ahead and play tap lessons. Coming in for 4, and then we're going to throw 1 more damage. Sure. Pew pew. Playing this out because we have a ponder. We'll take a flow slide. Oh, oops. Oh. Okay, opponent's gonna use the equipment. That's fine. Ponder draws us a... Hey, we'll take that. Astral Assault coming for 5. Do I care about this? Like, I want to play this brush off, but it means that I have to block with Nebula Duality. Pulsing Cardea for 4. Do I care about this? Because what I get to do here is... Send Stellar Glide, pitch. I mean, I guess I can play Chromatic Refinement now. Send Stellar Glide for 6 go again. Volzard play Duality. That seems pretty okay. We're threatening potential 6 into 3, and we still have damage left in the deck. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this. Alternatively, we could have pitched Duality into Lace Lightning and then brush off this. Does that change my decision? I mean, it's coming in for 7. I cannot now block it. I can't brush off it. Yeah, I guess we just go to 4. That happens. Play out Refinement, Stellar Glide, coming in for 5, go again, threatening 6 if it hits. Please play your Hollow Shield. Opponent has no flow, so this is just 2-card 1. Go Stellar Glide. I believe our opponent should have Blink of an Eye at this point. I think we can afford to pay for this. Pew pew pew. Yes. Do you have a response? Oh my god. Opponent, please. Let me kill you. Let me take my turn. You can't keep me here. I have rights. Five go again. This is lethal. Get the blink of an eye with a brush off. Sure. I cannot do anything to stop that. Oh no, because it would deal one more. Oh, we're so up. I didn't realize that chromatic refinement worked that way. Okay, because chromatic refinement, you would take 2, but instead take 3. Need to give me ward. Yeah, they figured it out. I didn't realize it worked that way. That's fun. Which means that I can give them duality. All right, so we need to do, because this is 2. I guess I'm dealing 3 either way. This doesn't super matter. Okay. No, I should do it this way, just in case the arsenal is like some kind of prevention. Yeah, I was always going to do 3. I was never going to be able to kill them with it. Sadly, I do not have a follow-up. But, I mean, we have damage in the deck, so... I get to do Oscilio, away my contemplation. Play contemplation, send impact, send duality. Okay. We've got rainbow auric shards in our opponent's deck, and so far all of them have blocked for 1. Let's go ahead and play Constella. This doesn't matter. I don't think it matters how I get around this ward. Impact, Volzar coming in for 5. GG's. Cosmic Duality and Arsenal. There's that Astral Assault. We were coming up on our Nucleus Aether Bolt. We also had a Sigil to pair with it. Alright. Things went well. That's a 1-0. Okay. Time to find our round 2. We've got an 0-1 drop. We've got a 1-0. Let's see if we are able to join this game. Never happens. Never lucky. Okay. Create game. This is the current deck. And now we wait for a new game. So what worked well there? Conflicting Thoughts was fine. I think I prefer it to Storm Shitter. Not that, I mean, we had a ton of flows, so I'm not overly concerned about paying for this. Just having an attack in deck, I think, worked pretty well. I see the value of Storm Shatter to turn on Starfall for, like, the Constellas, but it did help that our opponent's deck seemed kind of low power. Definitely suffering from being one of 3 Ziggies. What I did like about having so much flow in my deck is that we would have been, like, we're set into Aurora. I can Spell Void a bunch. Into Oscilio, we have a ton of prevention. Even into Ziggy now, if this one is more Aphrodisias focused, like, cool, I am fine to throw a bunch of damage. Alright, what do I get to do with this hand? I think I get to go for the big dick line, which is Oscilio, pitch Overlord, discard Echo Flash, play Echo Flash, Volzar Overload. We replace the flow. I get a Ponder. Yeah, we're pretty happy with this. We can just shoot our opponent a bunch. They have 2 prevention, which I imagine we might get both of it this turn. Ziggy banks a flow. Just gets full value out of a blue and their opening hand. So we discard Echo Flash. This is put into a graveyard from anywhere. Your hero deals 1 arcane damage to target hero. We make a Ponder, so we even get a 5-card hand for the next turn. We're sending 3 damage here. We're sending 8 total damage turn 0. Banking, going flow neutral and still getting a 5-card hand. We love to see that. The opponent gets their flow. Let's see how they want to deal with Echo Flash pings 1, 2, and 3. I imagine we're just getting leggings and then they take the rest of the damage. Maybe we get flow out of this. Am I enjoying the draft of Omens? It's growing on me. Yeah, being able to get Echo Flash back on my my tap spells, huge. Phoenix, I'm coming around on it. I started low on the format just because you have to respect Oscilio so much. Like, you really do need to... If you aren't drafting your brush offs and your calm veils, your yellow sutures in Oscilio, your hollow shields for Ziggy, like, if you aren't, your thunderous retorts, if you aren't respecting Oscilio, you just die to it. Like, if Ziggy, I'm threatening 8 arcane on Ziggy here on turn 0. Sure, they have ward, like, they're gonna get out of this more or less okay. But there's just, like, so much about this turn where imagine they don't have prevention. Like, imagine this is an Aurora who didn't draft prevention effects. They just die. They just take 8 damage and die. Fablazing, I'm going to try to get there. No, they're pew-pewing me. Ouchie. And I didn't even have flow. See how much spell void they want to give me. Survey says none. So we just get 5 damage on turn 0 and a 5-card hand. Like, oh, we get to Arsenal the good one. We're up. This hand is not great. I mean, it's fine. Nah, this hand is not great. So we get to Arc Ramp into Flash Bolt, into Constella with Volzar, into Arsenal Brush Off. Like, not the greatest. Yeah, Fablazing, I will try to get to you. This game will be long. Ziggy Oscilio has a lot of decision points. Hey, I kind of can't do anything about this. That's pretty bad for me. So I can give all of my equipment to stop this. I get to do Pitch Starlight Road into Seeker's Laced, pitch Arc Ramp into Seekers, play Brush Off. I guess I'm not, like, terribly opposed to this. If they have an Auric Shards, I just get blown the fuck out. If they have Auric Shards, if they have the +1, I just get blown the fuck out. But otherwise, I'm preventing 3, and then Brush Off covers the rest. I guess I could block with Arc Ramp Brush Off. And then, like, Oscilio Flash Bolt Constella. I don't hate that. Hate to give the arc ramp this way, but it's fine. Oh, not you. You. Yeah, block plus brush off here I think is my best line. And then if they have Auric, I have possible prevention that I can use. I get 6 value out of 2 cards, like it's kind of the best I can do with this hand. I have lines basically no matter what, like an instant has gone to the graveyard this turn. So I can do, like, if they Auric this over, I can Volzar Flashbolt. Fingers gets them there. So Fingers is going to give this +2, which means I need to give a Seekers, which means I am doing Mitts, Volzar Flashbolt. Also this hits and I get a Ponder. I guess that's true. I don't even need to... Oh no, because I need my brush off. Yeah. All right. So you're going to let this... You're going to make this 6. Which means we go... Seekers. See what the opt is. Bottom that because it sucks. How's Brasilia treating you? I really enjoyed him in Limited, but I'm basement key looking to build him now. I haven't seen him be overly impressive in Constructed. Like I played into a few of them and it seemed fine. But in Limited, I really like him. There's like a bunch of pieces that need to come together for him to be good in Limited, but if you draw them in the right order, if you draft them and then you draw them in the right order, I find him to be very hard to deal with. I think this deck is pretty medium. Like if I 2-1 with this Oscilio, I'm happy about it. It feels very like it has some good cards, but not as many as I'd like. I feel like Aussie is at best putting in good results with the worst pool. Tested if I just don't block. All right, we've got you. I assume that you're gonna shoot me. That's why you're doing this now, in which case I will give you a flow. I'm not gonna give you a second one. Do I need to use this flow? Because I would not have one, which means that I would not be able to Oscilio. I think I'm fine to take 2 here. I'll glide through Starlight, Nourishing Glow coming back. Yeah, we'll take our 2. See what Ziggy's turn is. It might be like some big dumb idiot. This is Ward 1. Okay. We do, in fact, have a big dumb idiot. This is the resource one. What is my turn? My turn can be... Hand is a little awkward. Like, I can block with Duality here. My turn is... I can block with Duality. This fragments. The most they can do with a resource... I mean, there's a ton they can do with a resource. I don't think too much of it hurts me. Let's say we do this. My turn can be... Flow Slide, Volzar tap. Put Echo Flash on the bottom. Send 5. Arsenal impact. We can... I think what I like here is take 5, or not, we say no blocks. We pitch Duality into Lightning, get my embodiment. Send impact for 6 go again, float 1, send Lessons. Yeah, I like that line. Keep a Duality in the deck. Threaten a bunch of damage to see how they react with Ward. And then we get to send Lessons, which is putting our Echo Flash back into our deck. Yeah, I like this. We can even flow slide Volzar if we need to. Like, if they present Ward 4 or 4 prevention, or like a brush off or something, we can shoot them. Or no, we can't shoot them, sorry, but we can get 1 over. If they prevent 4 prevention, we can prevent 5. And bank a flow out of it, which, like, sure. Getting ziggy with it, playing their brain every time someone says the name. Weirdly, I haven't been, which is strange for me because I'm typically so pun-oriented. You'd think I would be hearing the name everywhere I go, but weirdly not. Let's see how our opponent wants to deal with this impact. Like, there's also nothing wrong with playing the flow slide here so I can get Volzar and just get another point in. Like, I kind of want to maximize my Starfall, but without the brush off or Echo Flash, we're really looking for, like, an Oscilio activation to get full value from our Starfall, or Calm Veil. There we go. Got the opponent AFK. This is a close game. I want to see it play out. Ooh, we just get a Polaris Pulse Ray? We take those. See how our opponent wants to deal with the 2 that is currently getting over? They can give us 1 with Seekers, but they need to find another point of prevention somewhere to prevent the on-hit. There's also a world that we don't... Oh, holy guacamole, what a hand. I think this Lessons is going to hit. Alright, so you are covering the 3. This won't break. You get a flow out of it. That's fine. You're going to brush off? Do you need to brush off here? I mean, this is fine, right? I'm surprised they played the brush off this early. I would have thought they'd just, like, sit on it. Confused. So they don't have floating prevention anymore? Interesting. So you have... Okay, I do need to flow slide here. So I need to go... Because you have the 3 lightning flows and the nourishing. So I need to go tap Lessons, flow slide, Volzar to get 5 over so that they cannot stop this and I get my Echo Flash back. Also means they no longer need to be like so judicious with their flow. I really wish that there was a priority window after they break all their flow for me to juice them with the Volzar play, but I think I'll live. So we get full tempo. Let's see how we can use it. This is a real turn of Flesh and Blood. So I get to go Fluxer, I can Oscilio away my contemplation. This is why I hate contemplation so much. It's just like a non-bow with your hero power. I think if they wanted to prevent the aura, they wanted to prevent the aura with the +2, but brush off and leave the 3. Yeah, I don't know. There was something was weird about that. So I get to Fluxer here. Here's where I wish I still had that Flow Slide, but I gotta say I'm pretty happy with having Echo Flash still in my deck. So we're gonna send Fluxer, see how they want to deal with it. I might just get a card for Seekers, which means that we're probably still doing Oscilio here, so that I get the extra point from Contemplation. I mean, I guess the way this works is they Seekers me. I get the Starfall, or they're just smart. Player Contemplation. Oh, play the Fluxer, right? Because I need to tap my hero for Enian Surge. Which I think is just better. I'll just play this. Get their Seeker's Leggings. Like, I just don't want to tap my hero, because I want to tap for Enian Surge. I want to get another Lightning Flow. We don't have a line that juices them if they use Leggings here, but that's fine. They also have 3 Flow, so it's pretty unlikely that I was going to juice them no matter what. We'll just Volzar Enian for 3. Get my Opt. Hopefully draw a better card than Blue Comet Collision, but like, I'll Arsenal it. You know. I guess we could have Oscilio'd pitching the Enian and then just have Comet Collision for 3 and we don't need to tap our hero. I think this is fine. Yellow Refinement. I see we're both playing bad cards. Close Chain. Enian Volzar. Sending for 3. If we deal damage, we bank a Flow, which would be awesome. This Ziggy opponent does have a bunch of Lightning Flow, so I am thinking, like, eventually there's going to be an Aphrodisias. I would love to be able to Spell Void to it. They're sitting on a resource. They have the Ward. This is the Embodiment one. Yeah. They flicker it, so we will be giving Flow here. Definitely 1. I don't know if we need to give 2, because I don't think this Enian is going to hit. We could also Mitts here. I like that, considering that we have a Comet Collision that I don't want, and I get to fix the top of my deck for this Ponder. Think Sigil's going to be good enough for the Arsenal. That's fine. I am going to give a Flow here. See if they want to give me a Flow to stop the Enian. They did. Sure. Arsenal Sigil. We draw some okay cards. We can play Refinement. Get to send the Aetherbolt. We've already run out our red tap and red overload, so we don't have like a big discounted thing for Refinement, so we're just gonna run that out. If they set Ward Prevention, I can Duality. Because I can also Volzar this Duality. Like, we can send Aetherbolt here. I don't need to Volzar it. I can wait to see what they're going to do and then still get my Volzar value this turn. just come in with Duality Volzar. Come in for 2. At this point, we're kind of just, like, we have the kill cards in our deck. We're just kind of waiting for them. We bank a flow out of this to help with Aphrodisias. We send another 2. We're chilling. Got Shittering Flow Tide coming for 5, go again. I think we do need to start blocking some stuff. As much as I don't want to give them Lightning Flow, if we just get shards here, I think we're in trouble. So we can put a Fluxer in front of this. Bring it to 3. I cannot kill my opponent on their turn. But I am thinking we can Astral Flow end of their turn. Let it die. Volzar tap, play out core. Do start forcing some Lightning Flow decisions. They want to give us more Spell Void or not. Alright, this one I'm not blocking. They cannot kill me with Auric Shards. But red Auric would be pretty spoopy. Although if they red Auric, they can't Aphrodisias me. I guess I'm still scared about that. Honestly though, come to think of it, I think I'm still spooked by getting hit for 10. Okay, Duality here is fine. We are going to give a flow to this. Because I'm spooked. Play out our Astral Flow so that our tap gets better. We also bank a Spell Void if they try to Aphrodisias me on my turn. Tap is going to come in for 4. So they do have enough Lightning Flow depending on their ward situation to stop this. They're also at 3, so I'm pretty happy getting Lightning Flow. I'm going to run out this core reaction. We're just slowly finding our way back to our kill cards. We're going to get to some of that Stellar Glide into hopefully something else. If we can rip the hand, we just kill them with Echo Flash. I mean, this is lethal, so they have to give us something. Core reaction sets up for killing them if they overcommit here. Hey, it's Star World Warning. It's 1 for Ward 2. I mean, if this is like 2-card answer, I don't know. I'm pretty okay with it. Okay, another Duality. Let's give a flow. This will eat up 4 flows. It's pretty good. Yep, run out of core reaction and pass. This hand kind of fucks. We've got Pulsing Cardea coming in for 3. I cannot... This is gain a resource. So we go to 3 in order to kill our opponent. And killing our opponent means they have to address the core reaction. We get to send Stellar Glide, which does eat up our flow, but makes them commit to stopping it. Alternatively, we can just block. Like, I think what we probably do instead of taking the greed line is we can block with Glide here. Only just realized this is the draft sleeve. No, Mozart, it's just, that's typical of Ziggy Oscilio. And I'm wondering if we just block here and then like send Meteoric for 5, Arsenal this Calm Veil. That seems pretty okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. This just keeps me out of kill range. We know we're coming back up on our Echo Flash, which is what I really want to kill her. So I'm fine. Arsenal and Calm Veil. Although our Constellas are both gone, so we don't have any more Starfall. Just thinking, is there a world where we pitch Calm Veil to impact an Arsenal lessens? Alright, Nebula Cycle here is going to ward it all. You make a Ponder, which I don't care about. You could give me a Flow for Aphrodisias. If you give me a Flow, or if you give me Aphrodisias, then I will give you my Flow. We are going to pitch Calm Veil. I don't think they can kill me. So this comes in for 5. They can't just give me Flow. Volzar. That's important. It's important that I Volzar here, because I need to kill them. I need to threaten lethal. Hey, they found their Auric Shards. So they take 1 and go to 2, and then I should just be drawing Mind Flare and kill them. Or Mind Flare, Echo Flash. So no Echo Flash yet, which means it's in the next hand. I can give Duality. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like really overthinking this. We get to go Duality, Pitch, Nebula Road, Volzar, kill. Whee! I'm pretty happy 2-1ing with this deck, honestly. Like, we play it out against Fablazing. I get to justify my patronage, justify the fact that they continue to pay me money, which I appreciate dearly, by being actually good at this game. Oh no, it's the Oscilio mirror. Okay, if it's the Oscilio mirror, then we bring in the actual Oscilio tech for once. It's so wild drafting this set sometimes. Oh no, and we have to go second. I'm so dead. I've always gotten to go first and then push like 8 damage turn 0. I don't know if I can beat taking 8 damage turn 0. What's really interesting about this format is, like, because of the way the packs are collated, and player skill, and draft decisions, we had 2 Auroras in our pod, and neither of them are here. Like, and we were seeing a ton of good Aurora cards. Like, in theory, one of the Auroras should have 2-0'd, and yet, neither one is here. We've done Ziggy, Oscilio. So we played 2 of the 3 Ziggies, which tracks. I don't know, I really thought that we'd be playing against an Aurora in the finals. Close out of you. Please don't kill me. Now I have a really good Aurora deck. Yeah, but got Oscilio, sadly. Mechadao, what's your prevention like? Because that's been how my Aurora losses happen to Oscilio, is like the prevention just doesn't line up when I need it. Or I'm like too liberal with my use of lightning flows, and then I just get killed. Conversely, I play Oscilio into Aurora and then die by 1 because oh, thank God. Let's go ahead and Laced Lightning here. get our point of prevention and an embodiment. We'll play out our astral flow so that we can get our starfall effect next turn. All right, Fablazing, I'm so sorry about your opening draw. This looks like a stinker. I have AB3, AB1 red combo, yellow brush off. Holy shit. Sounds like you just got juiced. Alright, Sigil goes. Which means that I get to... So my Starfall effect is on. The problem with this one is it sucks. Right, I can play my Constella, send one, pitch Overload, send Impact Volzar, float a resource, which is helpful if they do anything on my turn, but then I'm just like between the Flashbolt and like I'm burning a Ponder if I take this line. Oscilioing the Flashbolt doesn't do anything because I want to save this. So I think we are on Impact. Pitch Overload. Volzar. We don't need to Volzar this. We can let the 4 go through. We can do 4-2. Because I want to see if we get a brush off out of them. Like, I'm fine with 4-2. Arsenal Flashbolt. If they do any kind of like suture shenanigans on our turn, we have the one floating. You got Ponder, deal 2. Burn the Ponder. I think I'm happier. Which one am I happier to have in Arsenal? I think I'm happier to have the costed card in Arsenal. Physical damage. It's cheating. What does that mean for my turn? I mean, I'm pretty okay, like, blocking 3, come to my turn, go pitch to Flashbolt, Aetherbolt. I was listening to the podcast where you were speaking with Flesh and Bed Ellie, and they were all in together. Excellent Guardian content creator. When you were discussing bands for Mario, I was thinking, these people don't know the truth yet. There were no more bands. We didn't, no. So we recorded that. We intentionally recorded that before the BNR. Constella Waves. It's cheating. Let me shuffle an instant. Oh, you just want Starfall? Jesus Christ. Fablazing, I'm so sorry. Your hands are like Turbo Dog. Oh no. Your hands are so bad. Yeah, we intentionally had not listened to the BNR yet. We were very sad to find later that there were no bands. It does send a Flashbolt. I mean, it's 2. Like, it's nothing special, but it gets 1 out of Volzar into Aetherbolt Volzar. Threatening 5. Threatening 5, and we're still super healthy. If Fablazing has, like, red brush off, Spellbane Sigil blue, Thunderous Retort blue with the 2 flows. I mean, there's so many ways that this isn't just 5. that maybe I was supposed to send Overload, but I was pretty interested in having an arsenal. Really? You take all of it? Okay, so you need your hand. You need your hero because you're going to tap. That's pretty good. I don't get Starfall out of this. I mean, depending on what I need to prevent, I'm kind of trying to keep Voltic Impact here. If I get to keep Voltic Impact, this is just a real good 6-go again 4. Aether Sling, holy shit. All right. So we'll go, oh, I need you back this up. Brush off. I think it works this way where I get to brush off Spell Void. I can do the Spell Void first, and then the brush off takes effect. I think. Okay, you're Ominous Respiting, or Ominous Excavating. Holy shit, he's looping Ominous. And that's so you can Volzar. So this is where I have to Mitts. Do I want a blue core reaction? I guess so. I guess that's fine. Okay. We're so up. We're up tremendous. We get to send Voltic for 6-go again. Depending on blocks, like this is lethal. So depending on blocks, I can either just Overload, which I think I'm going to do, because I have a core reaction on top of my deck. Pew pew. Like, we're kind of feeling good about our position in this game. We get 1 flow. Are you giving me 2? How would you like to address the Lightning Overload? This might be like a robe or a Constella Tiara. All right, we get a single flow. We know we have a core reaction. This hand is not incredible. Oscilio away a brush. Huh. Alright, Star World Warning. So hero is tapped. You cannot pay for Constella. Can I kill you? I think the answer is no. I can Oscilio away the core reaction. Pay 1 for the duality. Volzar, which puts you to 1. I think I like that line. I think that is the best play for me. Go Oscilio, pitch, get a Ponder, discard core reaction. Oh, this doesn't work. I'm a resource off of being able to do this. Yeah, I think this line is just play core reaction. Lessons here is pretty good. So you're coming for 5. What do I get to do about this? I can go pitch, glide, Nebula, Seekers. Figure out what the top of my deck is. I don't hate that. This line just puts an instant in, which you've got some stinkers. It's either Excavation or Star World Warning, and I don't think we're getting to second cycle. So if I pitch core, I get 2 points of prevention. I get a flow, which I could prevent. I opt, which helps with the chromatic refinement. Or I just take this damage and honestly probably just do like attack for 4, here's duality, arsenal refinement. I want to bottom lessons because I'm looking for red lessons. I've not had an instant go to the graveyard this turn, so I cannot Volzar. That's fine. That's fine. We take our 2, or 3 rather. We just Arsenal Refinement, and we're okay. Waiting a little long on that Arsenal there, bud. Arsenal Refinement. Find an Arc Ramp. Find a Stellar Glide. This hand is not incredible. We do have, I mean, we have enough cards to, like, do a thing. So we can play Refinement. I mean, Arc Ramp Lesson should be enough to just end the game. Our opponent's at 3. But it's not necessarily done. I mean, what I think I'd like to do, honestly, is just... If I can keep this hand, I think I will. Duality for 2? Or 3, rather? Yeah, that's fine. Go to 8 here. Oh, hold on. Ah, sorry. Yeah, let that go through. I need to play this. That's the line. I also don't need to Arc Ramp here, and I might not. This is more like I need to see what my opponent is doing before I commit to, like, sending an Arc Ramp here. Because Arc Ramp leaves me shields down. 5-card Oscilio can definitely kill me from 8. 3-card Oscilio, I don't think they can. There is a world where they just get the absolute nuts of, like, red Flashbolt. Oh no, that's on their turn. Yeah, I think we're okay. So we go Arc Ramp. Yes, into tap. Sending 7 with the ability to get a flow if they get hit but don't die. Got a Tiara. Oof. So far not looking great. Okay, Suture. So you take 3 and die? Take 2 and die. Or take 2 and don't die. You go to 1. Can I find my Echo Flash? Oh, they could give me their flow. Give me the flow. Yeah, let's return Flash Bolt. Alright, can we find an Echo Flash? The classic Volzar move. Classic BM. Always remember to BM your sponsors. Whee! So yeah, this was... I did not expect this deck to 3-0, and yet, here we are. Sometimes Oscilio just gets there. GG Fablazing. You drew some real stinkers. We had 2 Comet Collisions, we had another Suture, we had Flowshard Riftbreaker. The opponent had good cards in deck, they just like didn't show up in time. Aether Sling was late, Electrolyze showed up when I could block it. For a brief second I thought you were just better than me. Nah. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I mean, we get there. Let's take a quick look at this draft again, because this one felt real good. Yeah, let's just take a, we can do a quick little run through again, just to, because I mean, I'm serious. I did not think that this deck was gonna be good, but the Voltic Impact was sick. Oh, what did I want to see? Okay, what was your draft? Interestingly, this was this Oscilio, like, I thought had the good deck and was the first Oscilio in pack 1. Like, they had 5 uncontested picks before Fablazing started to get there, and Fablazing is even shipping like Haven Veil, Yellow Collision or Surge are like not bad. Takes a Tiara, and I guess we're not passing like too many good Oscilio cards. Oh yeah, these Oscilio packs were bad, right? Because then I started to get them. So what did we get here? We had Core Reaction into Boots is fine. It keeps you open. I like Boots over Arc Stride. If Mind Meld is Flashfoot, I would take Flashfoot over the Boots. But yeah, between Mind Meld, Brush Off, Boots, I'm taking Boots. Taking Red Suture out of kind of a medium pack makes sense. And here's where I got excited, because I saw the Aether Bolt. And I can get behind Suture over Aether Bolt. But even if they take the Aether Bolt, I see Red Suture pick 4, and I'm like, we're in the Oscilio seat. They take Yellow Flashbolt, and yeah, I see this pack and think, I guess I take a blue block 3 out of what is not a good pack of cards. Yellow Suture, I think Blue Duality is the better pick over Yellow Suture. And what's interesting for me is if I get this pack and Blue Duality is not here, I probably take Yellow Tap Lessons, because these packs have not been good. You take the Haven Veil over the Anion or Comet, I think is fine. I understand how I ended up in my seat, because yes, I think they drafted their seat weirdly. Like, I don't think this draft was super forced. I know that's what Ian was saying, but I think like they were in the seat. They have not been seeing good cards, and then they get a pick 8 Red Overload. Like, yeah, they drafted their seat. But I also understand how I got to where I was. What was their deck at the end? What did this look like? 2 red core reactions. 2 red core reactions, Red Suture, Red Overload, Red Impact, Arc Ramp, Red Refine. This deck looks sick. I don't understand how this deck didn't win. Skill diff, I guess. Alright. Yeah, Brandon, you missed it. You missed my glorious 3-0. With what I thought was a very medium Oscilio deck. Yeah, we got there. We got there with what is truly a pile of cards. Voltic Impact was sick. Lace Lightning, pulling the, I'm going to make an embodiment and then just sit on it for the rest of the game until Voltic Impact is here. No, this is the last draft, Brandon. Yeah, weirdly, this draft took 2 hours. I was thinking I'd get another one in, but I mean, this is the stream. Yeah, don't let your memes be dreams, you know? Sometimes you can 3-0 with what is truly a pile of cards. With what is truly a pile of cards. Okay, Brush Off was just in. And yeah, it was between Haven Veil and Conflicting Thoughts. I've noticed sometimes you 3-0 your deck being in the correct order. I mean, that's Oscilio, truly. Like, I think they're all kind of like that. Sure, Aurora needs the go again. Ziggy needs the auras. But Oscilio, I've noticed, like, if you're drawing instants and spells in the same hand, you're so good. And I've lost 3-0 Oscilio games that I thought were really good decks of just like 4 non-attacks, 4 instants, 4 non-attacks, 4 instants, or, you know, I win the die roll, go first, 4 blue spells. And you're like, cool. I am pushing no damage. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this draft. I will hope, maybe I'll do another one before I go. I'm streaming Thursday, Friday. Thursday's going to be Jarl practice. I'm thinking Friday might be Aurora, but maybe I'll do a draft. I will not be streaming Monday. I do have a prior commitment Monday, and then I'm flying to Minneapolis Tuesday. So Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific, Jarl practice. Friday, we have another stream, and then that's going to be it for me for, I guess, like a week and a half. But thank you all for being here. Glad I got to show you a 3-0 draft. It would have been real embarrassing to 0-1 drop. Have a great Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll see you back here Thursday. And until then, take care.